let's talk more about that Gunna album.
Yeah. Okay. Listen, Gunna dropped probably his most complete project, in my opinion, with this one. He had some crazy features on it. I really like G Herbo, Young Thug. I mean, listen, there's so many good features on it. And, I mean, it's tough because it's hard to, like, when it comes to trap albums, there's not a lot of depth to it. But
hard to measure.
Yeah, it's it's very similar to a lot of other music, so I can't really put it up there in like top albums to come out. But it is a really good album. It's a really good project from Gunna, in my opinion.
But it just has like all of the modern day Atlanta rap goats, all encompassed in the album. That's what's a big thing to me. I mean, you have Young Thug, you have Future, you have Gunna, you have Lil Baby. I mean, all these guys in the game, like they just create a whole new sound, especially from Young Thug and Future. These guys are like the ghosts of our generation. So that's a big thing for like, especially what's the track called with Future and Gunna, the second one.
Too Easy.
Too Easy. Yeah.
I want to say Too Easy.
That was the single that dropped. Like that's like that was huge when it dropped. And then I mean, just the star power of this album. There's not a lot of albums that have the star power like this.
Off first listen, I really, really liked DS4. And then, being me, right, I went on Twitter and I saw people slating it. And so I was kind of confused because I didn't know what to think about the album. But I really, really liked it off first listen. Then I went through again and again and again. And it's not that it got worse, it didn't get that much worse, but I realized how many songs that I kind of forgot about.
Okay.
But off first listen, I was like, yo, this is amazing. Like, I really liked it. But then, after I went back again, I was like, dang, I don't remember this song. Like, oh, shoot, like this song?
It was, like, sort of repetitive.
Yeah, so I guess, like, some songs that I didn't even register that I wasn't even, like, registering that was on the album. But with that being said, I still really enjoyed the album. I do think Wunna is better. I do think so. But, Living Wild is probably my favorite. Then A Lot of Cake, which is a fan favorite as well. Too Easy, obviously, and there's So Far Ahead is great. So Far Ahead, greater than Empire. Those are probably my favorite.
I feel like that's every trap album though, in a way. Not everyone, because Roddy, he has his great album, but most trap albums, in my opinion, are like they meshed. All the songs kind of mesh together. And
okay.
You can really get rid of a couple of them for sure.
There's some bangers, and then there's some ones you can like. It's cool, but I'm not gonna listen to this every day, But
so
these songs on here, like Pusha P, Too Easy, you can. I don't know that bitch. You put that in your car, bro. You're gonna be that joint gonna be rocking. You're gonna be like yeah. That's what you want when you put on a Gunna album. You don't want no like cool. He has some like he can do some melodic love songs as well like Lil Baby. But
honestly, I wasn't feeling those.
I'm not gonna bump that Gunna. I'm bumping the
hard,
the nasty Gunna.
Yeah.
Which song was it?
It was
dang, who was the feature?
So far ahead. I think is one, and then
I liked So Far Ahead though.
You and Me is really good actually. With that's a girl I think he's talking to. That's a love song, but that one was pretty good.
Wait. Dang, I forgot.
Living Wild was good.
There's one.
I really liked that.
I didn't like You and Me. Really.
I like that one.
It sounded kind of forced.
It's kind of like poppy.
It almost sounded like let's make this a pop R&B song.
Yeah.
Not this isn't a pop R&B song.
That's another thing people were talking about, like the rap R&B like has to go this year. Like it's just either
Jid's cold at it.
Yeah, but just some of these people are just
finish my bad.
Are kind of like overdoing it after like trap. I think they call it trap soul, like with Bryson Tiller. They just copied a lot of like implements that he created basically, and it's kind of overplayed. And I see a lot of that, especially in Atlanta rappers, like just.
Oh, but this is the thing though, because I will say this: I do applaud him for at least trying, or for trying it, because like it's different than just a straight trap album. Yeah. So like it's cool that he tried it, and maybe he'll probably try it again, like eventually down the line. So hopefully, in my opinion, hopefully it's better afterward. I mean, some people might like the song, I don't know, but usually I feel like Atlanta's fairly good with the melodic stuff. Like
Yeah.
Andre 3000, incredible on melodic
yeah.
songs. Young Thug is pretty good on those songs.
They're pretty progressive.
I think they're pretty good. So hopefully he tries it again and it's better than next time. But yeah, overall DS4, it was enjoyable for sure. But yeah, I don't like comparing it to old albums though. So I'll stay away from talking about Wunna. But yeah,
Bro, I got a bone to pick though.
What's your bum? Not enough Drake?
No. Okay. Hear me out. This is a good project, obviously. But the fact that this had such a close margin in sales to the Weeknd's album, bro, that shouldn't be a thing. The sales are no longer valid in any argument ever.
well, I've been saying that. Yeah,
Because The Weeknd is a pop star, generational, timeless talent. He should be selling twice the amount Gunna has minimal, in my opinion. That's what pissed me off about it. It's not about album.
He has a huge crowd. Now, should The Weeknd have more? Probably. But also, if you saw Jid, this isn't sales necessarily, but Jid now has more streams than J. Cole. Has more active listeners than J. Cole. Now, that is not most likely, but the song he did with Imagine Dragons is pretty much the reason it skyrocketed. Because after that song came out, that's when he passed J. Cole. So, with that being said, like, yeah, I guess I just agree. Like, sales have never really hit me like that. Like, it's just numbers.
Kind of like a placeholder.
So I feel like
kind of like a placeholder. It's like, oh, you did good.
This did good. Because, like, the Nas sales. That's wild.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
So, I mean, it was a surprise drop, which probably, that's why, like, the numbers took a hit for a lot. But
a lot of artists do that, though.
Yeah. That was
Bro, it was like a 10K margin between Gunna and The Weeknd.
Well, another thing, The Weeknd really announced it like 3 days before as well.
Bro,
it was something short, but I don't know about
even then. People knew it was coming. Artists do that all the time. Drake can do that, and Drake's CLB sales are crazy.
Yeah,
they are wild.
And I think, obviously, Drake is a bigger name than The Weeknd, but The Weeknd, like, his name is crazy too.
His name is huge. Yeah.
And that album was not bad.
No. Of course not.